Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. That's it, we finished the Duel Masters progression series and the history of Duel Masters. It's kind of crazy and hard to believe that we actually finished the complete series. I originally started this channel what would it have been, back in January I think it was. Yeah, that sounds about right, January. It all just started as like a project just for fun because I was kind of in between jobs at the time. I had just finished teaching English overseas in Korea and I had just moved back home to Chicago. And so I had a lot of free time on my hands. So I was like, you know what? Let's just make something out of this free time and let's just start up a new YouTube channel and just learn a little bit of video editing, learn a little bit of programming and all kinds of stuff like that. So I just because I wanted something to do and I needed something to work on because I really like working on things. That's kind of how this channel got to start. I started by just building the pack opening simulator so that we could even start the progression series. So that took me a long time. And then after that, we just filmed the whole progression series. We did that. And then we did the history. And I had, in between there, I was learning video editing. And it was all just this big project where I wanted to learn all these skills and just put it together and have something to show at the end. The original plan was that I had this time because I was teaching English overseas in Korea, and then I just moved home to Chicago. And my plan was over the summer to move back to Asia to teach English again, which left me with this awkward kind of 6 months where I wasn't really doing much. And that's why I wanted to use that extra free time to actually make something. So my original plan actually was I was going to just spend this time, make these two series, and then just boom, that's it. I was just going to be done and just disappear forever. But honestly, I've been having way too much fun with this channel to ever just disappear like that. And we've built up actually an incredible community. I can't even believe how many people have actually watched these videos. The first time I posted it, I expected, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, maybe 10 people to see it. Maybe. I mean, when you're making a video for a card game that has been pretty much dead for 16 years, you can't really expect that much of a response from the community. But it's been amazing how many people have been watching it. Episode 1 of Progression Series is already almost at 3,000 people watching it, which I know for other big YouTubers, 3,000 is not that many. I have other YouTube channels that have way more views than that. But it's just the fact that this is a card game that hasn't existed in 16 years, and we still have that many people that are coming to watch. And I think that's pretty incredible. And so, yeah, I think that's awesome. But anyways, where was I going with this video to begin with? This is just an update video because I wanted to give you guys a little bit of information about what's been going on in my life and what the future of the channel is going to look like. Because like I said, originally this channel, I was going to just kind of vanish into nowhere, but I'm going to stick around and I'm going to keep making content with a caveat. And the caveat is that now you may have seen, look behind me. Whoa, what's this? This is not my house before. Where are the fish? Where's the green screen? Where are the snakes? Yeah, no, so I did move. Like I said, I was teaching English in Korea, and then I was back in America for about 6 months with the plan of coming back to Asia. And so actually I ended up teaching in Japan now. I am living in northern Hyogo Prefecture in Japan in a city called Toyoka. And here I am teaching English at 2 high schools. And while I'm here, I'm working full-time now, so I have a lot less free time. And also because I'm in Japan, time zones are a thing. So getting time to record with people back in America is actually way harder than you would think it is, because I have my work schedule, and then Michael has his schedule, and the overlap of time that we have that's available to sit down and record is very, very limited. So it's going to be really, really difficult for us to get another new series going. On top of that, because I'm working full time, I have a lot less time to edit. And actually the editing on these videos takes a lot longer than you would think it does. I have to get all the music and everything in right. I have to make all the intros. That takes a long time. I have to cut out all the silence. I have to cut out all the time where Michael spent 3 minutes thinking about what card to play to mana. You wouldn't believe how long I had to cut out of some of those videos. Just saying. Okay, joking aside. But yeah, it takes a long time to edit these videos to make a series. So in the near future, it's going to be a little bit more sporadic. On top of that, it is summer now, and because I'm teaching in schools, we have summer vacation coming up, and so I'm actually going to be going on a vacation in a couple weeks here, which means this channel is going to be relatively quiet until August. So in that time between now and when I get back from my vacation, don't expect to see that many videos. I mean, I'm just going to have like maybe a couple sporadic videos here and there, but overall, we're going to be kind of on a little bit of a hiatus until August. Once August comes around, we're going to be rolling out some new series. But like I said, because like all this, the difficulties between time zones and having less time to edit, things are going to be looking a little bit different when I come back. Now, when I come back, we're going to be starting up a couple new series. Get very excited for that, but with a few differences. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do like a weekly release schedule. So we might be doing something like every other week, or maybe like 2 weeks in a row and then an off week and then another week. It's all going to depend on how the schedules work out. But anyways, yeah, we're going to come back with a new series. But we're going to be having some new guests this time. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be me and like other people. We're going to get multiple new guests in here. We're going to have people that you guys have never seen on the channel before. We're going to have some people you may have heard of before. We're going to have some people you maybe have never heard of before. It's going to be really interesting. We've got a lot of collaborations coming up, so look forward to seeing those. And yeah, it's just going to be, just keep in mind things might not be on a weekly release schedule anymore. I'm going to try to like find a schedule that works, but I'm new here. I'm still getting used to my new schedule and trying to figure out time to record with people overseas and stuff. So we're gonna have to play around with it and see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna be holding off on the weekly release schedules for a while. Other than that, the only other thing, what did I want to mention? Oh yeah. So on top of that, like I said, I am living in Japan. And that means I'm living in a country, the one country in the world where Duel Masters is actually an officially supported thing. That's insane. So you know, like, I can't just come here and not start going to tournaments. So I'm getting a lot more involved in the OCG right now just because I can, and that's pretty sick. So I've actually been going to a couple tournaments, which has been like an awesome experience. I'm going to have some videos about that, like my experience of going to tournaments and stuff, just about the OCG in general. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in OCG content. If you're not interested in it, like, also let me know. But the kind of like old school nostalgic series, they'll still be a thing on this channel, just maybe not quite as often as it was before. I guess there is one other thing I wanted to touch on, and that's the fact that like maybe I could keep up a weekly release schedule on new series if I had an editor, because the whole thing about this channel is I have done literally everything on this channel, right? Like I've done all the thumbnails, I found all the music, I made all the intros, I made like all the editing of the matches themselves. Everything is just done by me, and that takes a long time. Now, if I was able to like outsource this and give it to someone else, and then I can just spend my time focusing on like making the matches exciting and like make new series and stuff like that, we could be putting out the weekly content, but that comes at a cost. Like no editor is going to do it for free. That doesn't make any sense. And even if somebody offered to do it for free, I would say no, because I would have to pay somebody. I couldn't just like let someone do it for free. And now that kind of brings us back to the topic of like, this is a channel for a dead card game, and so it's not really sustainable to hire an editor when you only have 300 subscribers. So like, I don't know, it's not really feasible. The only way it would be maybe feasible is if we did like a Patreon and we got enough support on Patreon to hire an editor. But again, like, I don't even know how much it's going to cost. And do I really want to put out a Patreon for a 300 sub YouTube channel? Probably not anyways. So yeah, I think we're going to just kind of keep our schedule a little bit more sporadic for a while and figure it out as we go. Is there anything else I wanted to mention here? I don't think so. I think that pretty much covers it. Yeah, so just to recap, I moved overseas. I'm in Japan now. I'm going to Duel Masters tournaments. I'm going to make OCG content, but I'm also going to have some nostalgic series coming up with some new and exciting ideas that have never been seen before. I know like the progression series and the history was kind of just like rip-offs from Yu-Gi-Oh channels. Shoutouts to Simo, by the way. But I have some new original ideas that have never been done anywhere as far as I know, or maybe they have and I just don't know about it. But we've got some fun stuff coming up. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Once again, thank you all for watching. I just wanted to throw out this quick update video because it should have just been a community post, but YouTube doesn't let me make a community post until I have 500 subs, so I guess we have to just make it into a video. Anyways, I've been rambling for probably too long. This, like, probably didn't even make any sense, so I apologize for that. But just once again, thank you all so much for watching. The support that you guys have shown has been absolutely incredible. We're gonna have more exciting content coming up after like a short break of a few weeks here. Actually, I shouldn't say a few weeks, more like a month. So starting like in August sometime, we're going to have some new series coming in. So please look forward to that. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And I'll see you guys then. Peace.